had my 91 Mazda Miata for about 8 months, and I ended up buying it basically just because my 95 that I had was totaled. For the record, wasn't my fault. Probably was, I was found at fault, but we don't talk about it. So as of right now, the only things I've done to the car are add some wheels and tires that came off of my other Miata. They're Advanti wheels and Nitto tires. It has the factory original hardtop. The car is in immaculate condition. It really doesn't have anything wrong with it. No rust. AC works, the windows roll down, all of that good stuff. It's almost entirely all original. And the goal long term is to do a manual swap with it. It's currently an automatic. Add like a roll bar and just some general things that'll make it a bit better of an autocross car. So what drew me to buy a Miata, me and my girlfriend went to pick up one for her from Indiana. We drove there and back in the same day. It's a manual, it's a 5-speed, and she didn't know how to drive manual, so I had to drive it back. From there, I just kind of decided to go ahead and keep my eye out for a new one. What sets the Mazda Miata apart from all of the other vehicles of the time is the fact that it was a Japanese roadster, and it was inspired by a British roadster car from like the early 50s and 60s and whatnot. And another really awesome thing about it that people rave on all the time is the fact that it has like a perfect 50-50 weight distribution, which makes it handle just like no other car out there. But the 5-speeds have a super notchy gearbox. It's really renowned for being kind of the best starter manual car available, really. What really got me into cars was working on them whenever I was younger with my dad. We were working on restoring my grandpa's GMC box truck that he used. Every single night we would always have the big stand-up lights, and we would just be, you know, out there working on that truck trying to get it run, and eventually we did, and we sold it for him. So if I had to buy a car right now, it would probably be a second-gen Cummins diesel. And the main reason for that is my first vehicle was actually a second-gen 5.9 Magnum gasser. I owned it all throughout high school and I loved it, but right now I'm looking for a vehicle that can be an absolute tow unit and not have to worry about something breaking down in the middle of Indiana, for example. So I've worked in the auto industry going on, I think it'll be about 4 years. My biggest pet peeve when working on cars is easily just simply not having the right tools. For example, having to use a tire iron or something like that. It's not bad, it's perfectly fine, it's doable. But you know, the difference between that or just having an impact gun to make the job so much easier, that's not having the right tools is my biggest pet peeve for sure.